I wonder. Oh, stream is starting. Yay, we are alive. Hello everyone. Oh, let me check. Oh, it's a bit... Okay, right, well, I'm deciding that that's working anyway. Well, I can't quite see if it is or not. Okay. Maybe not. Hang on. Well, if we are streaming, hello. If we're not, sorry. Today's theme, whilst I get slowly drunk, is games on the PS3 I genuinely quite like. Nothing about that. Generally, you've got a bit of a musical element to them. So we're starting off with Miku Hatsune Project Diva F Secondo. Now, I imported this from Japan. Tonight's drink of choice, by the way, is amaretto. Voila! If people do join in, I would appreciate if you could let me know if something works or not. I get slowly drunk. Ah, it's working. Great. How could you not love this? Cheers, everyone. Oh, throwing things on the floor and you've not even had anything yet. Okay. Okay. No gaming will happen until I've at least had a drink. There we go. Right. So, welcome to Project Diva F Secondo. Oh, amaretto is so good. Oh. So, Project Diva For those of you who don't know, oh, I need to tweet that I'm live. This is the first game that we'll be playing this evening, and I am live over at YouTube. There we go. Tweeted, now people will come. So Project Diva, for those of you who are uninitiated, stems from something called modules, which come from the voice recognition type software. So someone who is a famous singer, or an unfamous singer I think actually to be fair, had their voice sampled, and then you can buy them as like little sample packs that you can download and make your own songs with. These songs go massively famous in Japan and across some of Asia as well, and it's starting to catch on here. I think of like the Western equivalent would probably be Gorillaz, where you've got like a cartoon effectively being the band, except that people are programming in voices to be sampled along the way. This is the Japanese version of the 5th game in this series. There's a spin-off series as well where they're all super deformed and like children, ultra cute. But the songs are amazingly catchy. As a rhythm game, it works superbly well. And I think it's about time we got some Miku Miku on. So I'm going to start off in... Oh, actually, do you know what? Should we do the... We'll do the tutorial, just so that if someone's catching this stream in a sec, they'll be able to understand what on earth's going on. Hello, viewer who has joined. Just about to explain the joys of Project Diva, so that people can understand what this amazing game is all about. Please pop hello in the chat. I've got one eye over there looking at the chat. I need to sort out this thing properly. So every time something comes down, you have to press obviously the right corresponding symbol button over the top. Very simple, very easy. When arrows come across, you then have to hit the corresponding direction button with the symbol as well. So for the red it's both. Then for the X it's the down and the X. Left and square for that. Up and triangle for that. So very, very simple. Then you move on to the symbols. And these are press and holds, so you just continue to hold it. Very similar to a Rock Bandy type thing. So whilst this is going on, cool and fine ratings are essentially good. Hello MJB! Hello sir! I hope you have alcohol, because I have. Whoop whoop. So as you can see, Miku is saying, thumb the sticks. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but whenever it's a star, you thumb the stick. And over it goes. Ta-da! Very simple. One of the new features for this specific game is that you get chains of things. But it doesn't matter which stick you press, it's fine. And then when you get a star with a W in, just like where it was with the symbols, you just thumb both sticks together. So very simple. So at several points during a song you get something called a technical zone, And essentially, if you get all of the notes in that specific section of the song right, you get a little mini bonus. And a lot of these bonuses are essential for you to getting a decent score, essentially. You need to hit 80 or 85%, I think it's 85% of each song's point scale for you to be classed as passing. And you can see the scale across the very bottom of the game screen. So the very first, you can see the little purple things going across the bottom. The first white line is a pass, the next one is to get to great, then the next one's excellent. And if you hit them all perfectly fine, then you get a perfect. Once every song you'll get this little star thing, and essentially that changes the outcome of the video as well as giving you a bonus. And when you get the star completely full, it always ends in a thummy thumb. Boink. Done. Yay me. So that's the tutorial. Oh, I forget it's a Japanese game. It's circle to do everything in an option. How you doing, MJB? You alright, mate? I feel like we need to go with a proper traditional one. Let's go for Melt. Oh, Miku is a little bit excited there. Okay. So the songs in Project Diva are always amazing. La 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 la. Surprisingly difficult to play in a non-HD TV or through RGB connectors. I need to get a HDMI game capture. I can see you've replied, but I can't take my eyes off the screen. There's too much going on. La 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 la. Dum bum 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 bum. Well, I'm not streaming. I pretend I know the words. La 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 la. safe at the end. She's so sassy. Hello, Luke Johnston. Oh, and tessellating. Hello, sir. Let me dive back up the chat. Hang on. I don't actually drink alcohol, but it's good that you have some. Yes, it is very good that I've got some. Casually playing some Pokemon. Am I familiar with Japanese? Surprisingly, no. I really should do. But welcome, Carl and Luke and tessellating. Good to see you back. What do people want? Do they want a happy song or a slower song or a fucked up song? Please type in the chat. I did say your name, sir. How is everyone on this Saturday evening? Is everyone alive? What Pokemon game are you playing, by the way, Carl? A ducked up song? Let's do a ducked up one. Okay. I forget there's a delay on this. It's not good. I think this one's ducked up. Clearly I'm not very good at it either. Let's do a ducked up one. Starts off so nice and normal before a fucked up rap begins. Bugger, I got it wrong. I've not drunk that much yet. Fair enough. Happy songs do go well with alcohol. Just a standard. This game is surprisingly difficult to play when you've not got a HDMI connection into the back of your PS3 because there's a tiny bit of delay and you've already set your stuff up. Sorry, Luke, this game is Project Diva F Second. This is the Japanese version of it, but it was released in Europe as well, and America, depending on where you are from, sir. I so read that wrong, Oscar. I thought you was breeding rubies. I'm sure it could happen. I'm sure it could happen. So yes, it's a rhythm game. So you get these songs to play, as I pour myself out a second drink already. What you can then do is import in your own MP3s and then build music videos and rhythm games to your MP3s if you want to as well, and then pretend like they're singing. The video creator is amazingly in-depth, like one of the most in-depth things in terms of a tutorial that I've ever seen. Hey UK! I like that. Sorry, Carl. What you then get, and it's something I'm not a massive fan of, is this thing called the Diva Room, which they've then put a massive amount of emphasis on. And like a surprising amount of the trophies come from this as well, even though it's like an add-on. So each diva has its own room. You can stroke their head, make them love you a little bit more, increase their friendship. Although they're already on maximum friendship, so she's a bit excitable anyway. Great. So, what should we do? I can't remember what we're going to do with this. Oh, it's the weird mini games. I'm sure you could be doing that as well, by the way, you filthy junk boy. Ah! Anyway, she only gets faster and faster and faster and gets really, really... Hang on. I can't deal with that with not enough drinks. But then what you do is you buy them gifts, you feed them. Bit like Tamagotchi's, only real life. So she looks a bit skinny, should we give her a donut? Do you like donuts? Oh, she seems to... Donuts will do. Oh, yeah. She's happy. Flowers coming out of her head. It all makes sense. Yum, yum, yum. So... It could be Pokemon anime. So I can no longer do that. What I can, though, make her do is play with some of her toys that I've bought for her. So make her do a magic trick with a hat, that kind of stuff, as you do. As naturally anyone would do if they were trapped in a room by themselves. This game is disturbingly enjoyable to watch. It is, it's great. So it's not just Miku, there's 6 of them. And before you guys all dived into the stream actually, I'll explain why these people were about. So in Japan they have Vocaloid synthesizers, and some singers sampled their voices, and then you buy these packs that come with the software, very similar to Cubus or Fruity Loops. I use Propeller Head Reason, that kind of stuff. Where you've got like a piano roll, so you can click and drag in notes and words and type in what you want them to say. So you could just be typing in Japanese, "I've just pooed myself," put it to a great song, and these go out and get played on and get to #1 in Japan. It's amazing. So there's 6 of them. Miku's the most well-known one. Then you've got the brother and sister, who seem to get put into love songs together, which I think is slightly scarily like an incest. Let's go back to normal because I'm playing on non-HD. And stuff. You get to buy costumes for them and stuff like that. It's all good. So we'll play a couple of songs, then we'll move on to something else. Eurovision classic in the making, this one. Incest, family incest. Is that what you want the next song to be, by the way? Oh dear, how long did I say that I was playing this before we moved on to... Okay, to Child of Eden at 10 o'clock. Okay, so we've got... We can squeeze in 2 more songs, I think. So, it sounds like family incest is one. Then we're going to do Child of Eden afterwards for a half hour, just because it's like going on a trip without ever having to leave your living room. Then we're going to do Use a Vote for half hour, for which we may dive through some obscure Japanese PlayStation 1 games I found on the PS3 store, and give you a selection of ones to play through. And then we'll be playing the Jackbox Party, which I don't think came out in the UK on the PS3, because I got it from the US store in the end. Ah, their song isn't quite so incestuous this time round. In the previous game, they are actually cuddling, and it's like, your brother and sister, sort it out. But the Jackbox Party that we're going to do at 11 o'clock is completely interactive. There's room for up to 8 people to play with me online, and you just need your smartphone or a browser open with this. And you'll be playing with me, and then you'll be able to see the results on the screen 10 seconds behind. But having done this through a Skype call with loads of mates, better when drunk, and probably the filthier the mind you've got, the better. So please do stay around for that, because it'll be lolalicious. Okay, so it's actually quite a chirpy little song, this one. Welcome to Incest. With cute bunnies. Yeah. If they were your own children, you'd probably want to slap them all. But it's okay with these, because you could take them home after. Yep. Oh, okay, instead we're just having teddy bear sex. That makes sense. Teddy bear or brother? Them decisions. This sounds like a schedule I'm up for. Good stuff. Can't wait. Good. Get your filth out. That's what you need. Oh! I have one Rin, who is the girl a new bed to sleep in. Nice. Something slightly wrong with that. Right, so because I started the stream slightly late, I'll go for... We'll do one more song on this and we'll go for a crazy one. I feel like we've been a bit too poppy. Let's go for something... Let's go for a rock one to finish off, and then we'll go for Child of Light. I'll quickly take another swig of drink, because that only increases the ability to press buttons fast. Go! Yeah! Go on, bitch. You know they're singing probably about the fact that they've lost their slippers. Ah. Yes! They thought it was excellent. I thought it was fucking fantastic myself, but there we go. So that's Project Diva F... Miku Hatsune Project Diva F Secondo! And that song's a DLC song that I bought from the Japanese store. That's how much I love that game. So they are making a new one for PS4. Whoop! It's been announced. It's coming out next year. And because they've already announced for the first time ever that it will just be coming to the Western land, because normally it doesn't. And the last two were such like it's coming to the West. But were announced like a year after the original ones launched. I'd already imported these in from Japan, so for once I can actually read the menu text. Yay! Such simple worlds we live in. Oh, is anyone else sick of Periscope? It keeps sending me an invite to say that lots of people are going live and I can't stand it. Anyway. So continuing on the theme of games Simon just quite likes to play, regardless of whether anyone else bothers with them or not, we're going off to Child of Eden. Does anyone know of Child of Eden? I'd be interested to know if anyone does. And if anyone's been playing any awesome games this week, I'd be interested to know what you've been playing as well, actually. Because, excuse me, burpalicious. I've been playing One Shibara, and Metal Gear Solid 5 came through the post for me today. But I feel really bad because I've not played the prologue. So I've started playing that. I don't know. My problem with Metal Gear Solid 5 at the moment is that just by playing the prologue, it's too clever for its own good. And now I'm like, it's going to hear me, it's going to see me, it's going to do everything. And so I just feel like the world's against me and I really can no longer stealth it anymore in a cardboard box. Which I'm so glad is on the day one edition. Oh! Pipe down. Anyway. Does anyone know Child of Eden? One of the most beautiful games ever created, I think. If they remake this... Well, they don't need to remake this game. They just need to release it for Oculus Rift. It would be amazing. And I don't even like the thought of VR and Oculus Rifting. So, there's the lovely lady. She has been caught up in a world of woe. The name rings a bell. Thank you, Tessellating. Hope you don't mind me just calling you Tessellating or Hexagons, depending on what I'm thinking of at the time. I'm going to stay on normal. Although normal is hard enough as it is. Let's go play. Let's go right the way back to... Now Simon can't remember which, because that is not the first level. Alright, what's the one that I've got a 100% thing on? Because that's like one of the rarest trophies I have. Oh, let's go for Journey. Call me Tess if you like. Ah, yes. Okay, we'll do. Thank you, Tess. I don't think this is the first level at all. Never mind. Okay, so if anyone's played Rez, this will make a lot more sense, I think. So you are shooting with one thing. This can also be played with the PS Move. And essentially you want to shoot things, but you want to shoot things also in time to the beat, which I'm not doing here at all. And then as you shoot things... Oh, I didn't mean to do that at all. There we go. So, if you can shoot things in collections of 8, things become much easier. And then you let go, but you have to let go on the beat of the bar, essentially, for it to increase your multiplier. There you go, I done it there on the beat of the bar, so I got a perfect. Dun, 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 boing. Ah, slightly off there. And I so swear I was starting with the last level. Wopke! How you doing? Happy birthday for the other day, by the way. Oh, I can't catch them all. Oh, get it. Good stuff. Maybe this isn't the last level. Who knows? Anyway. The soundtrack is helped out with Genki Rockets. Oh, so when you do something wrong, it normally fires purple shit at you, which you then have to get rid of with... doing something horrifically wrong, but I can't work it out. I've completed this game. Why are you being so shit at it, Simon? That one. There we go. But yeah, so it's about trying to make sure that you hit the right thing with the right thing, essentially. I'm clearly not doing this game justice because I'm not even hitting the thing right. Oh, so that's what happens when you get hit, by the way. So I'm going to dive out of that because I'm clearly on the wrong level. And I want to start off on something a bit simpler and easier. And I can't see the chat anymore, that'll be why. Right. Right, my fault. I was looking at the stars as if it was difficulty level, not the level that I've already achieved. No wonder I'm struggling. Erase the last 10 minutes of your mind. So essentially this poor lady is been sucked into some weird computerized dimension. And you have to go and save her. which I was doing a very poor job of earlier. But it's just one of those games that's like poetry in motion on the screen. There we go. I'm getting good. I'm getting good, Luke, I promise. That's like a press triangle and it will kill everything on the screen. Or damage everything on the screen. It's a good get out of jail free card. Killed the octopus. Where are we off to? So, where things are coming up and now are in different colours, it requires different colours to kill. Don't die! There we go. And every time you do it wrong, so you can hit it with the other one to try and change it back into the colour that you can get it damaged with, and then there we go. Off it goes. Strategies. Oh look, sperm. I've always thought that. Or shrimp. Which is proper trippy. Ah! There you go. Got it. Now it's going to hide. Stop shooting purple things at me! So, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Come on! You're gonna die! Yay! Not trippy at all. So it reminds me of like playing for a tech demo that really fucks with your brain. Ah. Oh, hurt myself. Hit a wall. No, you can die. Phew. Faster, faster, faster! All aboard the train! Reminds me of Willy Wonka. Bugger. I was doing lots of 8s then. Kill the disco ball! But as you can hear as I'm killing the boss, like the original song's coming to life. And you've got to press the other shoot button to get all of the blocks out of the way. Get out the way. Nearly freed you. Whoop whoop. And that is a level of Child of Eden. Have we lost all the viewers because I was playing that quite terribly? Oh no, we're still on free. Somehow. Whew. Ooh, what garden reward shall I get? Let's get Matrix version free, shall we? Put it in a garden. So there's 6 levels. So very short game, highly stylised, not for everyone. I can these colours are making me happy. They are. The whole thing makes you happy. I like the fact that it vibrates to the beat as well. If that type of game is something that you would enjoy, if you still have a PS2, the same people that made this also made Rez. Which is in a very similar vein, but instead of going for like the psychedelic mixed technology look of this, along with that woman with the amazingly blowy skirt, Rez is much more about lines. That's a really shit way of describing it, but it's as if there was a block, there wouldn't be any colouring in. It's purely like the lines, like vector art, I guess. But seeing like 200 or 300 lines come onto the screen and then form a running man that's throwing things at you, suddenly turns something that sounds a bit crap into something that's genuinely like awe-inspiring. And this one's a bit less about throwing the beat at you, whereas Rez is much more like heavy, hardcore, technical, massive beats. But both are amazingly great games. Very niche. I completely see why it didn't sell. Oh, limes! Not limes! That would be amazing. A game about limes. How would that even play? That would be amazing. So, it's user choice time. So I was thinking for user choice time, since we went down retro lane, and Tess will be able to vouch for this last week, in the very first stream, this is stream number 2 every Saturday, where I'm not having a social life. I'll be dragging people, if they're about, onto a stream, whether they like it or not. And hopefully they stay. Who knows? I thought for user choice we could bash through a couple of games that are only available on the Japanese PSN. Or if you've got a Japanese PC. PlayStation even. God, getting my consoles wrong already. Now some of these aren't. But let's dive right up and see what we've got. Dino Crisis. So we have... there's a successor to Bishi Bashi Special called Salaryman Dashi that we could play and take a look at. So you've got Salaryman Dashi as the choice. There is also, let me dive down, Chocobo Racing. Not Chocobo Racing. Chocobo Stallion. Sorry, I don't know how to play it though, but we can watch it certainly. LSD, the Dream Simulator. Monster Hunter Bounce. I'm sure there's a better one name for it, but that's what I call it. And Hungry Park, because that's something that doesn't require any translation at all. And that's a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up with custard pies in a circus, as you do. There's plenty. Anyone got any particular thoughts on what we should play for the next half an hour? Let me know. Otherwise, I'll start diving in. Medieval, that needs a comeback. Do you remember Cooler World? That was a great game. The last one you described. Okay. Hungry Park. It is. Plus it's mega easy. Even I've been able to get to the end of this game. Where was it? I might have to quickly show you a cooking game as well. Harmful Park! Oh, an LSD Dream Simulator. Okay, we'll squeeze both in. And we can start the Jackbox one a couple of minutes late. Oh, I love that sound so much. For me, logging onto the PS4 and it just goes boop is not quite the same. They're happy people. No, loading! Slightly racist, but never mind, Simon. Oh, it seems very cool. Oh. Once upon a time. Choco House! To be fair, I want to go in Choco House. See, in my world, a bear restaurant means something entirely different.
Basically said, where is my eggs and bacon this morning? I hope that's his finger he's wagging. Anyway. Highbrow gag and pure shooting. I hadn't noticed that in the background. So you can play 1 or 2 player, you can do Scar Attack. 1997 this game was released. 18 years old and still awesome.
So, let's go 1 player. So, you can throw custard pies at people. Or at things, rather. But it's quite slow, but it can get you around. I've powered it up, so now it goes a bit faster. Collect gems to increase your score. Oh! Dive into people to die, seemingly. The ice cream is like a thingy. Laser. And you just switch between them all. Or you've got the jelly beams, which are like homing missiles, but they are also the least sturdy. And then you've got just the general finger pointer. Oh, hello. I just like the fact that it's a shooter set in a theme park. Oh! Dead again. And again. This isn't going very well. Reminds me of all of my racing exploits in the world. Ooh. Maybe jelly beans are best. Really? Nice vomiting ducks. I like the way how it's also given me level 1 in terms of my skill and called me a potato in the top left hand corner. Ooh. I feel like this is a genre of game that's lacking a bit these days. Just going to turn it down a bit. Ooh. Oh, that's my special, by the way. A giant pink farting beam? Was that a bell sprout? I'm not sure. I don't like to... I like the fact that your boss is just a blow-up dinosaur. Oh, he is a fat bastard. No, 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 no! Oh! And you're dead already. Yay! That's like the first thing I've actually done that's vaguely competent all evening. That deserves alcoholic treat. I forgot that until it came up. I love the little cutscenes. So, but the theming in this game is amazing. So, like, now we're in the horror level, or the horror house level. No, not game over. Yes, continue. Very much. That limp sync though. Yeah, that's not quite what you'd get in Beyond Two Souls, is it? Though strangely, limp sync doesn't bother me very much. As long as whoever it is being passionate and delivering their lines, it's not so bad. Video games have a lot worse crimes, I guess. Oh. Like becoming an FPS fest at every single opportunity. Or a zombie fest. As I continue to lament for yet another video over that fact. Oh, I want that. Yes! My fingers are now very fingery. Scary does, scary does. A completely unrelated note. I've been trying to rediscover some of my childhoodness, and I've bought the series of Count Duckula. It seemed like the right thing to do. Ah, okay. So these are the little shits that you've got to get inside the mouth to kill. Yes. No! Or put yourself inside there as well, why not? Love it. Or a random mini-boss.
You're welcome. Ah! Stupid cat in a head. Let's go back to custard pies.
Cherry pies? I'm not sure. Oh, hello. No! Okay. We'll give this boss a go, and if we will dive onto LSD. Oh! That was easy. Yay! Oh, video output low. Excellent. Anyway, I hope there's not been some technical problems with the stream. It's telling me there is. Let me just dive over here whilst LSD loads up. Let's stick on LSD whilst we try and sort this out, because that will make just as much sense whether or not this stream's buffering or not, because it's so fucked up it doesn't really matter. Where'd it go? There it is.